For many women, turn-ons aren't just about a man's looks, independence, and sense of humor. There are some unpredictable things that turn them on as well. There is no question that what will turn on a woman you're interested in can sometimes be a complicated riddle. At other times, what women want can be downright strange. So, are you excited to learn about weird things men do that turn women on? Time to tell you which qualities you have to pay attention to. The color red. Want to really give women the green light? You might need to add some color to your wardrobe, specifically the color red. In a series of 7 experiments conducted at the University of Rochester and published in the Journal of Experimental Psychology, women were more sexually attracted to men who were wearing red or were pictured against a red background. It's an attention getter, Orlando says. Wearing red is the modern man's version of peacocking to generate primarily motivated interest from a potential mate. Calloused hands. Turns out women love to see guys that work hard, and obviously hands that are the first sign of physical work and labor, and seeing them with dry skin and calluses is a huge turn-on. Now don't worry, even if you're not a physical builder or someone that has to move physical materials. Even being a guitar player or riding a bike is gonna give you those calluses, which science has also told that women just love a guy that is able to commit to his hobbies. So if you're a guitar player, then show off these amazing skills. If you're a BMXer, show off these amazing skills as well. These will all help you become somewhat more attractive. A clean-shaven face. It's official. You may be a big fan of your beard, and ladies of your used to be, but a clean-shaven face is what women want these days. In a recent study, women found bearded men less attractive and older looking than their clean-shaven counterparts, researchers in New Zealand found. What's more, bearded men with aggressive facial expressions tended to look even more aggressive than those without a beard. Sweat and body odor. Contrary to popular belief, not all women like the smell of a guy covered in cologne. Some women like the natural smell of a man just the way he is. Studies show that androstenedione, a chemical compound found in male sweat, increases blood pressure, boosts hormone levels, and raises the rate of breathing in women. Having an extensive vocabulary. It's very true. Women love intelligent guys, so if you can show off that you're an educated man by using some complicated words when you speak, but make sure they do make sense when you drop them in. But don't quote something Shakespearean sounding, otherwise you come across a little bit creepy and like an internet nice guy, and no one wants to date one of those. A furled brow. This turn-on might come as a surprise to guys, but not to female fans of romance novels with brooding heroes going all the way back to Heathcliff in the 19th century classic Wuthering Heights. Women even find images of men looking happy significantly less attractive than men with a prideful or shameful face. A recent study published in the journal Emotion concluded, many women may take a frown as a challenge to overcome, interpreting it as a primal sign of a man's disapproval and how she needs to improve her behavior, says Charles J. Orlando, a relationship expert and author of the best-selling relationship book series, The Problem with Women is Men. Before we move on, support us by hitting subscribe and the bell icon to get notified when we post new videos. Now let's get back to our topic, talent and intelligence. Are you competent? Can you fix a computer? Can you light a campfire? Women notice when you have talent, know-how, and intelligence. Women mostly support themselves financially nowadays, so women don't need you to be a high-powered executive. Just knowing that you're good at what you do is sexy to women. Showing no facial emotions. This works well for building attraction in the short term, a guy that stays reserved and looks powerful, fierce, and successful. So a guy that doesn't really smile much, which probably explains why we find Ryan Gosling to heart swooning. He rarely smiles, and when he does, he covers his mouth like this. Now, this is a big fact. Ryan Gosling actually hates his own smile, which is why you'll never see him smile with his teeth. A facial scar keeps women intrigued. Although the mark on the New Orleans Saints quarterback Drew Brees' face is actually a birthmark, it still may give him a leg up with the ladies, according to research published in the journal Personality and Individual Differences. In the study, researchers asked 147 women to rate men in slight facial scars and men without facial scars for sex appeal. Overall, women thought that men with facial scars were sexier. Women who feel stifled or bored can easily fall for bad boys. Tshirt says, "The movies and TV make the bad boy image very romantic and sexy, and the edge of danger can be a thrill." Wearing a t-shirt with the letter T. Okay, this one is very strange, and that's wearing a t-shirt with the letter T. But Nottingham Trent University discovered that a large black letter T printed on your t-shirt makes you more appealing by 12%. It makes your shoulders look wider, and it kinds of slims the waist as well. Or it could be women coming over to you to ask if your name is Tom, Timmy, or Trent, and that gets the conversation started. A good driver. Good drivers are hot, and they make you feel safe. Quit tailgating and cutting people off. Learn how to parallel park. Road rage is not hot and doesn't make women view you in the right, it makes women feel annoyed at you. So be a gentleman and drive well. Fitness. Men with a strong chin and a strong brow are more attractive to women who are ovulating, according to a study published in the journal Evolution and Human Behavior. Based on interviews with 66 heterosexual couples, the authors of the study suggest that when women are looking for someone to mate with, there is an evolutionary attraction to strong facial features because they are linked to stronger genes. In addition to strong features, new research published in the journal Proceedings of the Royal Society B found that weight may also be a factor in attraction. While the women in this study responded favorably to a strong jawline in men, they used thinness and fatness to cue them into a man's overall fitness level more than any macho facial features, and the fitter the men appeared, the more attractive they were, perhaps because of the same desire noted in other studies for a man with a strong immune system. Talk with a sleepy voice. No, this isn't the same thing as pillow talk. Studies have shown that women find men with deeper voices attractive. However, there's an important factor that's even more important than pitch: breathiness. Scientists found that whether a voice was pitched high or low was less important than the voice breathiness. This quality of voice is very similar to what a man sounds like when just waking up. The experimenters concluded that this phenomenon was due to body size. For example, a higher pitch in a female voice typically indicates a smaller size, while a deeper voice usually denotes a man with a larger frame. However, the problem with a deep voice is that it can also be intimidating and suggest aggression. This is why breathiness is so important. According to scientists, the breathiness in the male voice attractiveness rating could be a way of neutralizing the aggressiveness associated with a large body size. Thus, the association will be more like a cuddly teddy bear than a scary monster. So that's it. Please like, share, and comment with your thoughts below if you liked the video. Remember to subscribe to see our next video. Stay safe, and we'll be back soon with another video just for you guys. Until then, take care, stay and be happy.